My name is Walid. I am a former student at Archbishop Lamfront School. Attended there from 2009 to 2014, and in 2012 or 13, from what I can remember, we got invited to go to Jamie's farm. At first, when we got told about it, I was a bit reluctant to go because I've never been away in the countryside. I was like, no, I'm not going to a farm. You know, what is a London boy going to the countryside to live on a farm for a week? Like, we're not built for that.
We thought it might be nice to look back at the film.
Oh God.
Charles, very nice animals. He's gonna give you a kiss.
When I first got there, I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna do a week on this farm. I was like, this is not me. Mud everywhere. By the way, that morning, my mum bought me new shoes, and the first rule was, do not get them dirty. Once we came out of the building in Bath, adjacent to the building was I believe it was the pig's den. So that was the first sight that we saw every single day. And pigs are not my favorite animal. Peppa Pig, yes, but not real pigs. So I was like, look, this is not the way I wanted to start. So I'm gonna have to be living amongst these animals, which I don't want. And then day to day, we got up to numerous things. We went hiking. Some of us would stay behind and cook lunch for the others, help out with Dougie with the lambs and lambing, which was nice. And then helping the sheepdog, run up all the sheep. We were forced to work with people that we wouldn't usually work with. And essentially, like, once you start speaking to them, you're thinking you got a lot in common with people that you wouldn't really speak to. That class was close-knit, and from my understanding, everyone in that class achieved higher than a B in their GCSE grades. And I feel like that was accumulation of us, bonding together, which I believe started at James Farm. Mr. Walid was my teacher. He came from Oxford. He came from a different world, and he's come into our world. So we wanted to embrace him into our world, and the way we embrace teachers into our world is by essentially annoying them. Yeah, it doesn't sound great, but if we annoyed you, there was love there. If we didn't annoy you, we didn't bother with anything. Being outside the school environment and being somewhere where you can actually have a conversation, where it doesn't have to be so formal. I believe that did strengthen the relationship between me and him, and that was just because he was more of a human being rather than a teacher.
Just out of interest, what is it you do now, Walid?
I teach. Yeah, how ironic, honestly. So post Jamie's Farm, came back to school, complete my GCSEs. Luckily, I passed everything, and I got a very good grade in Mr. Wallendar's class, which was an A. So he was well chuffed with that, likewise myself. So I went to university. I graduated in football business and marketing. Got a 2-1. So I did that. And then from there was a great opportunity to work with some family members within education and football. So City Select Academy, we are a post-16 program or post-16 education provider, which offers boys to pursue their dreams in football, but at the same time pursue their academia journey, whether it's within football or whether it is in traditional subjects with their purpose of going to university. We deal with kids from all different backgrounds, but most especially kids from disadvantaged backgrounds. So they come into us as young boys, but when they leave us, we want them to be young adults where they're able to uphold themselves in the real world and be able to take accountability, have empathy, work on their self-esteem, their confidence, which I don't think gets taught in traditional schools or mainstream schools. For us, the aim and the values that we stand for is never, ever, ever letting a kid go astray. No matter how difficult the kid is, there's always a solution. There's a whole community out there at Jamie's Farm, which are helping the lives of younger people. And, they're doing the same things every single day, but because their work is purposeful and it's rewarding, this is why they wake up every single day and do it. So when I started working with younger people, I went back to that time and, essentially copying what Tish and Jake and the rest of the staff did with me. And I'm doing the same thing with younger people. I was given that time and day when I came down to Jamie's farm. If you get taught something and it's beneficial, then it's always your duty to go and teach the next generation that.